Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, yes, Kapil. Able to see your
Okay.
screen.
So now to first of all, we'll start for that. First, I will show you how to get on to options decoder. You have to go to this place called options-decoder.truedata.in. And when you enter this, you will come to this place. I am already logged in. That is why it is showing like this. Let me log out. So you will first end up here. This is the option because you will see the indices updating on the top. And if you're a first time user, you'll need to register over here with your email ID, your password, and your name. Once you register, you will get the email in your email. You have to confirm your email ID, and once you confirm, you will be able to log in from here. So I'm directly going to jump that. You all understood how to register here. Also, just to log in here, we can directly log in from here. We are also going to enable a direct link from Goodwill. So when you log in from your client ID at Goodwill, you will this will automatically come up. Like for example, I will just show you. We have certain brokers which are already integrated, but when you want to integrate Goodwill, you will just come here and you will find the Goodwill option, and you will be able to access it from there. So similarly, you have to just enter your client ID, your password, and your PAN, and as soon as you log in, you will be able to start trading from this application also. So that I will explain subsequently. Now, coming to the option chain. So this is the option chain. Normally, we have seen it on the NSE website, and you have seen that that is static over there. However, here you will see that all these calculations are done and updated every 2 seconds. It's updated in real time. We are updating the LTP in real time. Actually, we are calculating everything, including Greeks and other calculations, which I will show you, and updating here every 2 seconds. So you can see that it is updating every 2 seconds, and you can see the LTP, the strike. You can see the net change. You can see the implied volatility also is updated here. You can see the volume. You can see the OI. You can see the OI change in OI and the analysis. The straight analysis. On the left, we have all the calls. On the right, we have the puts. For those who have seen from the NSE website, know that you can see it in lot sizes or without lot. Suppose I click this, then you will see the OI in lot sizes. Or if you click it, it will be lot, or this will be total volume. So whatever you like, you can set if you want to see lots. Anything that is underlined over here is clickable to get something else. For example, strike. Now this strike is showing in a descending order. If I click it and you like to see the ascending order, then you'll see the lower strikes here and the higher strikes here. If I click it again, you can reverse it. You'll see the higher strikes here and the lower strikes here. Similarly, for the LTP, if I click the LTP, you will see the extrinsic value. That means the value of the strike, which is extrinsic minus the price of the strike. So you can get the exact extrinsic value over here by clicking. You can get the LTP here. The net change will show up here. You can see the net change in percentage values by clicking it. So this is the net change in percentage values. If you don't want to see percentage, then you can click it. Otherwise, you can click here and see percentage values. Implied volatility is updating also every 2 seconds. The volume is updated, and we have a shading shown here, which shows the maximum volume where it is for the calls and maximum volume where it is for the puts. Similarly, for the open interest also, we have the maximum volume here and the maximum volume over here. The OI change and the OI change can also be changed to percentage. You can see that the OI change, how much it has changed, 140%, 152% OI has changed today. That also can be seen. We have detailed analysis for OI, which will come to subsequently. Similarly, the volumes can be shown in lakhs or in the exact figures which you want, whichever you are comfortable with. OI can be shown in lakh or whichever figure you are comfortable with. This is a analysis which is calculated based on the price and the OI changes. This is showing us that there's a short buildup happening here in the cause, and here there is a short buildup here and a long buildup happening in the higher strikes. So this is giving you a general idea about what the market is doing. Also, you can see on top here, there is total OI. That is the total open interest for all the calls. And here it is the total open interest for all the puts, which is showing up here. So you can see here, all these things are showing up here. You can also see the max pain and the put call ratio, which is updating, it is showing at -1%, is the put call ratio. We have a large number of options which you can see. All these Nifty options you can select. Suppose I want to see Bank Nifty, I'll just click here and you will see that automatically. You see how fast it is updated, and it comes to the add the money, and immediately it shows the Bank Nifty. You can change the strikes also. If you want to see subsequent strikes, you can see, and so on and so forth. Now, whenever you change, the Nifty and Bank Nifty spots are always there. Suppose you want to see, for example, let us take a strike of let us say Reliance. But in Reliance, the spot also will start showing here at the bottom of Reliance, and the future. The spot of Reliance in the future and the change percentage is showing here, so that you know that what you are dealing with, how the spot is moving, how the future is moving, and how the option chain is being handled over here. So like that, and automatically the nearest expiry is selected automatically. The nearest expiry. So for example, this is July 28. If I go to Bank Nifty, it will be 21 July. You can see automatically selected, and the spot also changes to the Bank Nifty expiries and the future of the Bank Nifty. So whatever you are doing, it will show everything related to that. And these are all the things. There's so much to see just on this page. Now, if I click on, if you directly want to buy or sell an option here, you can directly click on buy. You will get the broker option here. You will also get for Goodwill. We have once this is after this confirmation is received, you will be able to log in from there, and you will be able to easily get it like this. This similar page will come up. You will enter your client ID, password, etc., and you will be able to execute your trades there in a similar fashion. So that also can be done over here. So directly you will be able to place orders. Just let me add something and show you. Let me just see if I can do something. Second. So we have this Goodwill account here. I'll enter the Goodwill account and see if it works. So this integration is almost done. Now you can see that we are logged into the Goodwill account. Sorry for this thing, because I was misplacing my login details. You can see that a small icon of Goodwill is shown here on the top. And you can also see whatever funds are there. Currently, there are no funds here. But if there are any funds, you can put them there and you can refresh them. You can see all your holdings here, positions here. Or you can see there are some positions here fired, and they already here realized profit and loss is already being shown here. And there are some orders here which we have fired while testing today in the morning before this webinar, and also current positions if there are any which are there. You will find that this is very seamless and very fast to integrate, as I will show you now. And let us see some of the let us go to the option chain and let us just fire something over here. So if you will see that this kind of screen comes up, and you will see margin or intraday, whatever it is. Say I fire an intraday order, and at limit I can fire a limit order, or I can fire a market order. So for the day, so if I see it shows the margin required also, what is the margin required, etc. It will calculate and show you here. So if I submit it, it shows order rejected, of course, because there are no funds. But what we will be able to do is that we will be able to see this over here. Once you have funds, you will be able to see it here. You can see that this order was rejected over here just now, which we fired, and because product type not allowed, contact RMS, etc. So whatever is the issue due to which it is blocked, it will show you here. Okay, and it will show you cancelled, filled orders, and once an order is filled, it will show you your positions and your holdings over here. You should be able to see all that. So once you will be given a demo for a few days, for a free demo, you can please try during that period and see this. So similarly, you can place a buy order, sell order, or multiple orders. So how you can place orders for a group or a strategy, we will show you subsequently over here. Okay, now I'm having shown you this, you can also see the Greeks. Now, if I click on this, on top, this button, you will be able to see the Greeks. You can see the Vega, Gamma, Theta, Delta, and you can track the Delta, say 0.5 or 0.574, whatever is the Delta over here. You can change the strike order up or down, whatever suits you, and you can change it here. If I click on the total OI on top, it will become the total volume also. So total volume of all the calls, total OI of all the calls on top, and in percentage. So that means 126, but that means lots of calls are getting sold by their writers. So lots of calls are getting sold. It means there is a possibility that the market could go down.
Kapil, sorry to interrupt, Kapil.
Tell me, please.
Kapil, sorry to could you please could you please go slowly on this?
Okay.
People are not able to follow you actually.
Okay, fine.
Please,
Because there is a
please.
lot to be done here. There is this application is, I'm just on the first page. There is so much to explain here. That is why I'm going fast, but okay, I'll go slower. So these
Please,
are the
please.
Greeks. These are the Greeks. You can, so we saw the option chain page first. This is the option chain page, and from where directly you can place. Suppose you want to buy one odd option, you can buy from. If you have a specific strategy, then we have a separate page which I will show you. Okay, that is not to be done now, and we will show you subsequently. But if you want to see the Greeks, you can see all the deltas over here for all the strikes on both sides. You can see in the money probability also. That means what is the probability of the strike being in the money? It is telling you the percentage probability at expiry. So the expiry is on July 21st. So the probability of this strike 35,200 is 23.4 based on all the parameters, LTP, etc. Based over here. And then we have delta, theta, gamma, vega, which you can track here. And then we have the, like I said, total OI here and the total volume. So the total OI, you can see there's a change. Let's go back to the option change. You can see that there's a change in the OI and there's a change in the puts. Why? Because most probably today is the rollover. Yesterday, after yesterday, everybody has shifted their positions onto today. And therefore, you can see that the OI has increased in the calls and puts because people have started taking positions in this new expiry after yesterday's expiry. Okay, now there is a very important feature here, which is called the replay. Can you see this button here on top? So if I click on that button, in that case, we can start seeing the replay of since morning, say 9:15 onwards. You want to see the replay of what happened in the market. So I can just click this and it will get onto replay mode, and you will immediately start seeing that this is what happened, and this is the speed at which is going. Say 1 second and jump of 1 minute. Every 1 second it is updating and it is showing a jump of 1 minute. So every 1 second it is showing a jump of 1 minute, and you can see every 1 minute this is happening from. This is at 9:33. The time is increasing over here. So suppose you placed an order at. You can go back, and you placed an order at suppose 9:30 on 34,600, which was the at the money call. And if you had sold it, it would have been around 416.75. You sold it, and then what happened to it as the day progressed? You can see over here. So this kind of thing you can see. You can increase the speed if you want, or suppose we want to increase the speed further, we can increase it. It will show every 10 seconds or slower. Sorry, if you want to show it faster, you just do it like this. It will update faster. It is showing a 1 minute updates at every half a second. So this kind of thing, you can see how it moves. So this is very useful for seeing. Now we have, this is live. So now currently you can see on the top right, this is live. So in the live also, I'm seeing from today morning, I can change it. Now we have also a facility to see of any other date. You can see the, you can replay the option chain for any date in the past, like from 1st January. So for that, what we do is on the right side, you can see this is live. So currently the live market is coming here. It has now started live again after I stopped the replay. And if I just click on here over here, this becomes historical. Now see, it is showing me yesterday's 14/7. I can, if I click go, then it will go to yesterday expiry date. So now it is showing the closing of yesterday. You can see all the LTPs are at 0.05, which are out of the money as yesterday was expiry. So these are the last rates which came in at expiry. However, what we can do here is we can replay the entire expiry day by clicking here, and from 9:15 onwards, I can just suppose we can start playing here. So at 9:15 onward, I can start playing. Every 1 second, it will update 1 minute bar. So 9:30, say I bought something, I want to back test it or I want to see it. So let it go there, and then we'll see how we can evaluate it. Suppose so 9:30 now over here. So it come to 9:30. At 9:30, this call was 153 rupees, and this one was put was 128 rupees for 34,800. And then 153 and 128, and then as the day progressed, what happened, and suppose I can directly go to say 12 o'clock and see what happened. At 34, that is already at 73.60, at 30 and 80, and this is at 129. So this would have been in profit. We can also go to around 1400 and directly see what happened to the 3400. 800 was at 8 rupees, 9 rupees, and then this was higher at 204. So we will also see straddle and strangle charts wherein we'll see these automatically together. But what I'm trying to show you is that you can replay for any date. So in fact, we have so many dates here. You can replay right up to January. From January 1st, we have for this year. And the dates which are available will have a green color around the date. So if you go to April, I'll show you one out date in, see, April 14th, there was a holiday or something. So there is no data available for 14th April because it was a holiday. So there's a red outline. That means there is no data for this date. And if I go to some other date, say 20th April, you can see there's a green outline. It means data is available. I can go to 20th April directly and I can see the rates of Bank Nifty. You can see the expiry also has become April 21st over here. And that is how it will start showing you. You can start doing your evaluations using this replay mode. You can go to any time wherein you traded or anything, and you can scan it and understand it, try and see, read more into it and go about it. So that is the idea. This is a very useful feature which is used extensively by a lot of people, and very, very useful feature. You can remove this or you can pull it out like this. Once you are on the red, that means you are on the history. Once you click it again, that means now you have gone into the live mode. Now you can see automatically this has become July expiry 21, and all the strikes have changed accordingly. Now you're getting the live data instantly. So this is how seamless it is, and this is how you can work with it and try and understand the historical data. You can try and understand the replay. You want to see something which has already happened again, you can see it, which makes understanding and learning very useful for you. So there are a lot of features I've explained here. Once you start using it yourself, you will understand more. And note that this is just one page I've explained. There are so many pages which I have to go through, and there are so many features which you can use here. So this is one. Moving on to the OI graph now. Now, if I want to see the OI graph, I'll just click on this feature. You can see it highlights the add the money, and on the left and the right, it shows the call and puts OI graphs. This blue one is of yesterday, and this green is the change in the open interest for today. The red is the lowest open interest for today, and this shaded green is showing the highest open interest it has gone up to, the high of the open interest where it has gone up to today. And this green portion is showing the current, the solid green is showing the current OI, which is at 15.89, you can see, and it is showing the change. So you can analyze here like this to see what is happening. You can change the bar display also. If I click it, you can see, you can get it on the right side or left side, whatever you like to do. or you're comfortable with. If you want to see it like this, you can see it like this. If I want to change it, you can change it like this. Both ways are enabled. Other than this, we have a very interesting OI graph, which is like this also. So we have here the open interest graphs for large number of options for Bank Nifty. You can change any strike, any Nifty, whatever you want to see. And also we have change in open interest here. So we have put both open interest and change in open interest together to give you a overall view of this. Also on the right side, we have the total OI for the selected, for all the scripts. So now we can change that also. So we have selected the total OI also we want to see. So if I remove it, it will go away. If I click it, it will stay there. And it is showing the all total OI of all the strikes combined. Also, we can see large number of strikes here also. Say if I increase it to 20, we are only seeing 7 strikes on both sides. If I increase to 21, we will see 21 strikes on both sides of the at the moment. So we are seeing all the strikes here. And then we are seeing the total also on the right side. You can even switch color. Some people who want to change the color, and so they want to see the puts and calls in different. As of now, the calls are in blue and the puts are in orange. So if I want to switch that color, I can just click on this, and now the calls are in orange and the puts are in blue color. So whatever is the strategy, however you want to see the color coding to a better understanding, you can do that. And there is also a view 2. If I click on this view, only the change in open interest will be shown. Always remember that open interest is for the expiry day mainly. Open interest is for the expiry day, but the change in open interest is what interests intraday users for the current day. So if you are a current day trader, then change in open interest is what will interest you more. And therefore, you can see that the highest change, the puts, the maximum change has been seen here in the change in open interest. And also you can see that the calls are changing highest at 35,000. So between 34,500 and 35,000, we are seeing. Also the max penny is reflecting at 34,600 over here. And so this is the region expected for today. And let us see, you can also see the change in open interest. This is for the whole day. Suppose I want to just see for last 3 minutes, I can just click on this, and last 3 minutes, I have seen 33,800. There has been a change, such a change, maximum change. Let us increase it a little to get better. Last 15 minutes, we can see that the puts have gone up at 34,500 by so much, and in lakhs, they are in lakhs. So this is this figure. You want to see more, then you can even increase it further. Last 30 minutes, this has happened. If you want to decrease it, then last 10 minutes, we can see that there's a lot of action at 34,500 puts. So this will help you in assessing, what if you want any custom time frame also can be set from this time to this time you want to set, what was the change in open interest. Say I want to just see change in open interest after I entered the position. I entered the position at say 10 o'clock, and I want to see the change in open interest since then. So since then, the put open interest at 34,500 has increased drastically, and at the higher strikes it has reduced. So you could take a call accordingly as to what is going to happen. So this is what you can do with the change in OI. As you understand things, how to do it better, you will be able to take more informed decisions before you jump into any trade blindly, which you should not be doing as it is. So let's go further. We have an OI change. So now this OI is every 3 minutes. It is we are showing how much OI has changed in figures. You want to see how much OI has changed in figures every 3 minutes. You can see that. Okay, and so that will help you progress over here. That is one. And then we have this. You can see the OI change in percentage wise also. You can see it in percentage wise also and do the needful. So similarly, we can do it with any price analysis you want to do, or you want to do any other analysis which shows long unwinding or closing, etc. So the same can be seen. Also, option analysis can be seen here for different strikes. So we can see this building up for various 6 minutes, or you can see for 15 minutes. NSE sends the data every 3 minutes for OI. All OI data comes every 3 minutes. So we do not get more than that. You can see here how much has been the day long unwinding or day short cover from the beginning of the day. So this needs to be analyzed a little to understand how you can use it better. You can check for every time frame. We are giving for every time frame how the OI has changed and how it can be evaluated. Coming to the PE and CE difference, this is a very important graph and the chart which we have, and people are using this heavily to understand where the market is going. So if you see the OI, like I said, OI is for the long-term expiry, and the change in OI is for the current day. So what we are seeing here is, let us see what's happening to the Bank Nifty. The Bank Nifty is on the downward trend, but what the OI is showing here is that the trend is slightly on the bullish side as per the OI. If I see the change in OI, the change in OI also has been showing the trend. You can see has been bullish. So the put OI minus the call OI is sort of stagnant at this, but slowly it has been showing that the bullishness is increasing, and we could expect it to the turn over there. So here currently the Bank Nifty is at 34506 and is 130 0.4% down, and let's see how it goes from there. Okay, so this is for the change in OI, and this is the OI. If you say auto ATM, then it will reflect auto over here at the money, and change in it will make sure that you're always showing you the at the money strikes. Now I can also select only table to show you only the table, or you can see the entire table where how it has progressed, what the open interest has changed, or you can see only the chart to see the chart how it has progressed. And then you can also have both of these together like we are showing. So in the chart, for example, you can remove the CE or the PE and see just the put minus call difference. So you can see that it is going up here. And suppose you don't want to see this, you want to see just the calls, you can see that, you can see the puts, how they are increasing proportionately, and that you can see here. You can change the strike. This is the last 3 minutes. You can see for a longer time frame, 60 minutes, every 3 minutes you want to see, or you want to see, say, every 15 minutes you can see. You want to change the strike to say 34,000 and see how it goes. Then you can see it here. You can see the P minus C difference also showing up here similarly. So 34,500, let's keep it at, and we can increase the range to keep all the OI of all the Bank Nifty strikes. And here you can get the figure of all the OIs and also the change in OI. So the change in OI, the put minus the strike is increasing upwards. So this is helping you understand more about what is happening in the current day's market and how you are going to handle this. So I think it is showing a bearish thing. I think it was not updated that time. It is showing change in OI is showing bearishness right up to here. And you can see when I select the range as all, it is showing this. If I select a different range, it will show only for this specific strike. It's better to see for all so that you understand that it is a bearish market and how it is heading. So there are many ways that you can see for a large number of stocks, and you will see that it is very responsive and immediately it starts showing up quickly and steadily. So go through this, learn more about this. You can also see the future OI and the future LTP and the future analysis on the right side to help you make a better decision of what trade you should be going for at this time. And this is updating. You can see every 3 minutes the OI changes and updates over here. So that is how it goes. Coming to the multi-strike chart, we have created this chart for PE. We can see the OI change for specific strikes, both the C, or you want to see only for the C or only the P. or you want to see for 2 strikes above and below, you can see that. For the P, suppose I want to see the calls and puts, 2 strikes above and below for all, or I just want to see 2 of them, I can do that. I can remove the puts, I can remove the calls, or I can just keep one of them by selecting below. So all this can be done here. If you want to specifically see some things like price, or you want to see volume, only volume you want to see, or you want to see the straddle. Straddle means 34,500 straddle you are seeing now. If you had entered in the morning, it would have been 788.4, and now it is at 720. We have specifically straddle charts also, which we'll come to subsequently. You can check the implied volatility here for both the puts and calls, or for various puts and calls, or say one more put and call. You can also see the delta. I mean, like how the delta is changing, and it, for all the strikes, it is showing you here the delta. And say you want to see the theta, gamma, you want to see the other Greeks also, you can see them over here, or specific calls or puts only, then both can be handled here. Moving ahead, we have a chart where you can see the implied volatility with price. You want to see the implied volatility and OI, you can see that, or you want to see the price and OI, you can see that. You want to see the price and implied volatility charts, you can see that. You can select any strike for which you want to see that, or any combination of strikes for which you can see that, and work with it. So these are pretty basic charts. This is a put call ratio chart, which is showing you the put call ratio for the entire range, and this is showing you for the volume, the put call ratio, and also showing it over here. And this is the normal put call ratio over here. So I've selected the entire range. If you select specific strike, you can select 0, and it will show you for the specific strike. If I select for all, that means all the strikes, the put call ratio is combined, and it's showing us a figure over here. And this is the spot price, 34,521, and this is the put call ratio price, as you can see here. So this is that. Now coming to the straddle and strangle charts, which are being used also a lot. Now let's say, now when you come to this chart, it automatically shows you the at the money straddle. That is 34,500 for now, and you can see in the morning this was at 774, and now the price is 714. So it has been decaying throughout the day in this manner. You can change this to any other strategy, or let us say, let's go to Nifty also and see. It will get the at the money straddle and show you 258. So you don't need to do any calculations at your end. You're actually seeing the chart of the straddle. You're seeing the delta position of the call, the put, and the overall delta of the position for the calls, puts, and the overall positions. So similarly, for Bank Nifty, you can see the call, put delta, and the position delta over here. And you can also see only the extrinsic value if you want to see. Over here, you can see the calls price. So this is the calls price, which is given in the green at the bottom. You can add the put price in the red, and you can have, let us remove all this, call VWAP if you want to see. Above and below the VWAP, there's movement. The put VWAP you can see. And you want to see the combined VWAP of the call and the put, then this is the combined VWAP. Now, as of now, the straddle price is below the VWAP. If it tends to go above the VWAP, some institutions do use this VWAP to, enter and exit a trade based on whether the price is above or below the VWAP. Similarly, we have call IV and put IV, and we also have the combined IV to see implied volatility of the straddle position for both of these combined. So other than this, you can also change. Suppose you brought a strangle. In that case, you can change it. Say I bought 35,000 over here, and 34,000 put. We sold off all this. So you can see that this is a strangle. 376 in the morning or so. Say you sold it at 9:30. At 9:30, it would have been 347, and now it's at 324. So this is another position for which you can see the delta is 0.045. You can evaluate it here, and you can track the call and the puts price, how they have been playing about, and what is the combined VWAP, still way above the price over here. And similarly, the combined IV can be tracked over here as to how it's moving. So this is a pretty useful straddle and strangle chart, which can be used, and you can change things around. You got all the strikes, you can play around with any combination you bought of 2 options. You can play around with that over here. So it's pretty useful also to track things around. Let's come to the open and high beta. What this does is this tracks open is equal to high and open is equal to low. So in this case, suppose for this strike, we are seeing that open is equal to high was triggered here, and you can see the high was broken. So that means it didn't remain as open is equal to high for this strike. It went above the price went above the open high. So it was not so, but here it still remains open is equal to high, and similarly here this shows the progress, how close or far it is from the high, and it is showing you all these places the high has been broken. So this giving you this progress bar is giving you general idea about the open is equal to high. Here there is no break in the open for the puts. So whatever the puts opened with, the price is below them for now. So this gives an idea, and similarly, you can add the range or you can subtract the number of strikes you want. You want to see all the strikes, or how you want to see. If you want to see open is equal to low, you just select this, and you will see that the low has broken everywhere from on either side. So this is another added feature for some people who specifically asked for this, and we've added these features. You'll note that all the features which you are seeing here have been added based on feedback we have received from the community. We have a community, a Telegram community here. We have a channel and a group, so you can go there and join this community, wherein lots of people are joining us, and they are, coming and contributing to whatever they are saying. So you can also come there, you can give your ideas, and slowly we are trying to implement all the ideas which they have given, and people are getting encouraged to give us more ideas, and that is how we are moving ahead. So coming now to coming now to the strategy builder. And the strategy builder is the most important part here. Say you stole a straddle today, and we can just show it here that, instantly you'll get the payoff charts of the straddle, and instantly you'll also see that this trade button turns orange. It means that a trade is available. You can trade now. So I click on this, you can see that the futures, both the trades have been entered. It could be a limit or a market call, or whatever, you can place the orders for the same. So the same can be done here. Also, there is a limit in how many orders you can place. For example, if I place 20 lots on either side and I put a trade here, still 500. Let us make it so 50 on either side. And due to the quantity freeze, you will see that multiple orders have been added. You'll see that 1200 is the quantity freeze for Bank Nifty. So when there's a requirement for placing an order of 1250, so it will break up the orders into two orders. So one order is of 1200 and one order is of 50 on both sides. You can see 1250 because of the quantity freeze in Bank Nifty. You cannot trade more than 1200 at a time. So we make it separated orders, and all these orders could be placed. We could place the order here. If like you are already connected as of now, there are no funds and the orders have not gone through. So, but if the order goes through, it will be ticked over here, and it will go in. It will be placed. So let us say it's intraday and try also. So the orders are not going, and why they are not going is we will be able to see here. We can see that these orders have been rejected. Their RMS has blocked these orders, not allowed or something. And so similarly, we can add these orders out there. Now you can also adjust these positions. You can see the max profit for this position is shown here, 11.85%, and also the total current profit and loss is being reflected at the bottom. The margin required for this trade is here. This is a little too long. Let us just put one lot and understand this. So you can see that the margin, estimated margin is so much for selling these two, and the total profit and loss is so much. And it will keep moving as we as the market progresses. It will keep moving in either side. You can change the price actually, which you got it over here, and then it will keep projecting the profit and loss over here. You can also click here to see the Greeks, the delta, the theta, gamma, vega, and the total P&L. It will keep showing you here the payoff. So this is help, and you can also trade here, like I said. You can also adjust this. Suppose you want to edit the trade, or you exited one trade and you want to add one more, or you added some lots, or you want to add a new order, or you sold some more. So we added that, and so now there are 2 lots here, and that's it. So now you can see the payoff diagram is got skewed, and we can maybe add a new order and make this also 2. So that this becomes similar. So similarly, you can add it and save it. You can save your strategy as whatever, and it will be available. Now, if you load it again, the strategy has got saved, and you can just load the strategy whenever you want. So similarly, there is also a simulator. This simulator will get you for any date, like from today morning, you want to track something like we saw there. In that case, let us go to the history and track it for say yesterday's expiry. Yeah, let's track for yesterday's expiry and see what would have happened if we had sold the straddles. Okay, and we sold say just one lot of straddles at not at 9:15. Let us go to market starts 9:15, but we sold it say around 9:30 or so, and then see how it plays out for yesterday. So 9:26, 27, 9:30. So 9:30 at the money was 34,800. So let us sell this straddle. Let us do 10 lots on either side and see how it goes. So we sold these straddles. It requires it gives us a net credit of 70325, and so max profit is possible is 70325. And then we just play it forward and we see how it goes. It's showing us a profit of or loss of 4,500 as the market is moving to the right and to the left. So let it play out for some time. Let us see what happens at 11:15. What happens at 11:15? So at 11:15, we are running a profit of 11,000 or 10,000. So you can track it like that. And then what happened at 12:15? You can see that the profit has increased to 14,000. So you can do these kind of analysis as to what happened at what time. You can even change the minutes and see, that at this time you're getting a profit and subsequently you end up in a loss or something. Say you close the position at 14:30. 14:30 you close the position. You made a profit of around 16,000. What would have happened if you'd continued up to 15:30 till the end of the market? You would have made around 33,000 or so. So this will give you a fair idea. Sometimes you make a loss, sometimes you make a profit. Market moved up, moved down. So you saw that this brought in so much profit. So you can do your analysis here. This simulator will help you do that, and you can also select various strikes for the same. So similarly, say for example, we want to trade iron condor. So in that case, what we'll do is we'll create one here. We'll sell this and buy this. Sell this and buy. So with this strategy, just with one lot each, max profit of 7.23% is possible. Max loss is 5.47%, which you can see. And risk reward ratio is telling us net credit is so much, estimated margin required is so much. And margin is being calculated to tell you as to what will be required. The Greeks here, delta is showing as 0.015. So it's reasonable. And then, you could just go here and trade this. Place all orders. First, you will see that we send the call order so that your margin is not affected. All the buy orders, and then followed by the sell orders, so that you get the best margin first. It's not that we send all the sell orders first. So you saw that the buy orders went out first, followed by the sell orders. So this is how it will help you, and you can also see the chart of your position. what is happening, your entire position. This is the chart of your entire position, which is showing the combined VWAP and the price. And the combined price it's showing here. Okay. So your combined price is at the bottom, the VWAP is at the top here. So you can do that, and you can do all this tracking. Other than this, you can also find your own strategies from here. How to do that is you go to the strategy analyzer, and let us say we keep a lower limit of 34,000 and an upper limit of 35,000, and you just click on analyze. Once you do that, you will find that the system will analyze some trades for you and show them in the order of the highest probability of profit. You can see 77% is the probability of profit here. It is showing a max profit of 601 rupees for a bear call spread single lot, and max loss of this much. Risk to reward ratio is this much. Suppose you want to see a higher risk to reward ratio, you can click here. It will sort by the risk reward ratio, wherein you will see that max loss is only 56 here, but the max profit possible is 2443 for a butterfly put, and these are the strikes. Okay. And similarly, you can for a better risk reward ratio, you can check out other these things also. Let us see what the strategy is. You can go here and then just see the payoff diagram. This is the payoff diagram for that. Okay. So this is you can analyze like that, and you can see the payoff diagram also, and then you can go ahead and trade it also. If you want to see the max profit, you can go here. I mean, like this is for a short straddle at this time, 24,172 is the max profit possible, but max loss is unlimited. You want to see the minimum loss which is possible. I'm like 86.25 for a butterfly call input. So have a look at these strategies also, and have a look at the risk reward ratios. And so this place you can add multiple strategies, and let us say we are adding multiple strategies wherein the risk reward ratio is different. We'll add an iron condor also, another iron condor, and let's see the payoff diagram. So here it's showing the payoff diagram of all these four. You can come and see those here. So that is the case. You can do that. Then all the trades which you've done will show up in your portfolio. As of now, it's showing one trade over here, which is an unrealized profit. Maybe it's because of the orders we have placed earlier, or it is there in this account. So that is how this we work with this. And as you get positions, you will see more and more things showing up here, and you'll see that these positions are active here currently. That's why they're showing, and whatever funds are here are all showing up here. Now, other than this, we have a futures analysis also. You can click on the futures analysis, and similar open interest analysis is available over here for the futures, which is for every 3 seconds. Then we also have future charts. You can see the future charts are based on the price, which is the green line, VWAP yellow, and the OI change. So you want to see the change in OI, then this you can see CO change in OI. Okay, you can see it over here. You can change the symbol also and see it for different futures over here. This is for the futures. Then we can see the top futures. Suppose you want to see the gainers, the losers, the top positions over here. You can see them all here, and that is how they will show up here. You want to see all of them together: top gainers, top losers, OI gainers, OI losers, volume gainers, and you want analysis also. This is long build up, short build up, SB short build up, things like that. Those can be removed, or you can sort them by price, or you want more gainers and losers, you can add them, so you get more gainers and losers. And you want for last 5 minutes, what is the action, you can get those also. For the last 5 minutes, what is the action happening, or you want for last 15 minutes, you can get a similar kind of action, and you can see these. So that is one. These are the two views which you can see. Coming to the advance and declines, this is for each sector which we have. We have for each sector here, bank, infrastructure, auto, financial services, and we can sort it by price. Suppose we are normally by default, we can also sort it by volume. So like wherever the volume is the highest, it will show up on top, and then go down, change in volume. And then there's by OI also, it can be sorted. So whichever sorting you want, it can be done. And this is also from beginning of day. This can be changed to 5 minutes or any time frame, say last 30 minutes you want to check. You can check the 30 minutes change from the last 30 minutes and track the same over here. You can also see the advanced decline happening here. That is 107 advances and 93 declines will show up here. This is for which expiry? It is showing you the expiry. You can change the expiry also to see for the subsequent expiries what is happening. So similarly, you can check those and get the job done. Coming to the watch list, we have put in a watch list here for all the stocks which are sorted by the price, or you can just click here and it is sorted. Where the OI percentage, or you want to sort by OI percentage, or you want to sort by volume percentage, you can sort them. It shows a change in 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you want. And if you want to see sector wise, then you click over here, it will show the sector also, which sector it is and where it is happening. You can also edit this watch list if you want. And here you can choose if you want to see, just suppose you are trading in Bank Nifty, you want to see only the banks, then you can just refer here what's happening, which bank is moving fast in the futures, or what's happening with the volumes and how the open interest is handling itself. So these are the things we can do here. And we also have the OI, again, weekly and monthly OI trends being shown here from Friday to Thursday. If you want to see, you can see them for the expiry week. And also we have historical volatility versus the applied volatility, and you can increase the range. Normally historical volatility should be from about 365 days. It's 250 is written for the trading days. So this is almost a year of historical volatility matched with the current implied volatility. Any deviation far away from the historical volatility is a sign for you to understand. Normally it will tend to move towards the historical volatility, the implied volatility. So this is about it, and I've covered most of the topics here which I could. There is so much more to explore here, so you should be able to explore. All the Goodwill users will get, once you log in from there, you can get activate a 14-day free trial. This button will show up for the first time. So when you go to the pricing, it will show activate 14-day. When you click on this, it will say activate. So plan a live free trial duration 14. When I click on activate, it will activate your plan, and for 14 days, you will be able to activate this plan. So let me do it now. Now it will just show you trial successfully activated, and this button will go away. And you will be activated, like you will be able to see in real time. Even after your subscription expires, you are able to see it after market hour, that is after 5 o'clock, because we have USD INR also here. The USD INR is also shown in the option chain, which you can refer to. So after 5 o'clock, you can see the end of day market orders, but the main thing is during the market times. And the pricing is pretty reasonable. If you want to test a little more after the trial, you can have this just for $2.99 another 7 days. And then there are live plans for 1 year. 1 minute plan means 1 minute plan. Every 1 minute it will update. So it will not update like every 2 seconds. It will update after 1 minute. Instantly it updates all the values of the option chain and other things. Everything will update after 1 minute. In the live plan, it's a real time update. So, and all the Greeks, everything will update in 2 seconds. But in 1 minute plan, everything will update exactly at 1 minute. You will find that instantly it will update all the values. So this is about that. And then another thing I wanted to show you is we have, I forgot to show that, this is the dark mode of the option chain. Now we can get on to a light mode also, and wherein if you're comfortable with this light mode, you can get onto this light mode, and you can do your analysis, and you can see your OI graphs and other things. Even the strategy builder, some people may like to see in the light form. So there again, you can see all these things in the light mode and things like that. So then we have this bug report here. You can send us bugs. Where are you using? Are you using on desktop or on mobile? If you're using on mobile, it will ask you to create a icon over there or a shortcut. Once you create a shortcut on your desktop, you will have to use it in landscape mode, and you will be able to see the entire option chain over there. So similarly, you can submit bug reports which you find or any improvements which you want. you can join our channel over here and also see it. So I have covered everything which I could. But the actual understanding will happen when you are using it all yourself and trying to understand it, play with it, and then you will have. So please make good use of it. Please use uh, your account and facilities which you'll get from Goodwill and use it for a 14-day trial successfully. So I have finished. If there are any questions, can you help me with those?
Yeah, sure, Kapil. Once again, before starting the Q&A session, I would like to inform you one more feature also available in this options decoder, where if you are just placing the order with with the quantity which is exceeding maximum number of order per quantity.
Quantity freeze, yeah.
Yeah, the system itself will decide the quantity and send to the exchange. Kapil, could you
Yes.
please just show us?
Yes, I've shown earlier also. I'll show again. Suppose we are Bank Nifty, the quantity freeze is 1200. So let us put an order of 2500 quantity. You can see the total orders will be 3 now. Can you see? So there will be quantity 1200 into 2 orders and 1 order will be of 100. So it is already showing you here that margin is so much and the quantity freeze is 1200. So it will make 2 orders of 1200 and 1 order of 100 rupees, 100 lot, 100 quantity. So that is how the order will go. It is showing us here. So if I fire this order now, of course the order is rejected, but it will show up in here, where in our dashboard, where 3 orders went. You can see these 3 orders went: quantity 1200, quantity 1200, and quantity 100. As we don't have funds, it has got rejected. But otherwise, this is how the orders will go. Automatically, they will be segregated. So you don't have to worry about the order size, what you are ordering. So it will be handled by the application on its own.
Yes. So the slicing of the order will happen automatically by the system itself.
Automatically, the system is aware of the quantity freeze for all, and it is able to handle it automatically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any question, guys? Any queries? You may just put your queries in the chat actually.
Sure. Please put your queries. We'll answer them. So if there are any queries subsequently also, please feel free to send us an email at support@truedata.in or to Goodwill also. And you can also put the queries in our Telegram channel, which I have given here, or the group we have, Telegram group. You can put those queries there, and we'll be happy to respond to you and answer to you if there's anything. Anywhere you're getting stuck. All the activations are automated here. So if you make a payment or you activate your trial, it will be automatically activated. So the moment you activate anything, like my trial has got activated just now, so that will be available immediately. So you don't need to worry about that. As soon as you make payments, it will be activated and it will start working. So you can also see it shows my subscription. I activated, it shows mine is of course extended way beyond and what plan it is. And you have a referral link here. You can copy this code and refer some other people, which helps in reducing the cost for your own subscription or extending your subscription automatically if you refer to some other people with this referral code which is given here. So that is another thing which you can do. And make use of this backtesting feature, wherein the history last to last week, suppose I want to see of even of 30th June, I can go ahead and see of this expiry, what happened, what are the mistakes I made, how the market went, where, how could I have handled it better, and things like that. I can see the entire option chain, for that time. Let me just make it half a second update. So I can see that, how the market behaved on this day, what happened, where the market went, and things like that. So similarly, I can do it with the strategy builder also. So please use this feature to backtest and see what happened. Even during the live market, you can see. So that's not a problem. And the moment you close this, you will be back to live markets.
Kapil?
Yes.
I have a question.
Please.
In this, no, if you are using a 15 minutes chart, okay, 15 minutes time frame.
Okay.
In this case, it's showing long unwind. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm taking a position and how much time it will be valid for?
So this is long unwind or whatever it is based on the open interest which is coming from the exchange. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
So whatever is the open interest showing, it updates every 3 minutes. Exchange creates open interest only every 3 minutes calculations. So it is not that somebody else is getting earlier than you, but open interest is being calculated by NSE every 3 minutes. By MCX, we actually it is calculated every second with every trade, but in NSE it is calculated every 3 minutes. So I would say that before the next open interest entry comes, so I
Mm.
mean that is the current validity is all I can say. How the markets change will depend on the new open interest and the price changes. So you'll have to monitor that. So I mean, like long build-up is happening for a certain time, or long unwinding is happening. Currently, it's valid, and you can see, based on the OI change, as to just a minute, you can see the analysis, for every 3 minutes how it's happening. So here we saw short build-up, then we saw short covering, again we saw short build-up, and then we saw long unwinding. So for the call side and on the put side, if you're going short cover, long build up. So all these are just giving you ideas based on the open interest. So what are the open interest at this place is doing is what it is telling you. Suppose I want to see for a larger, this is last 3 minutes only. Suppose I want to see for 60 minutes, I'll get a better picture. So this is showing me for 1 hour, this is showing me short build up has been happening for when I'm assessing for 1 hour, or even for, let us say, 30 minutes, let us see what's happening. So in
No,
30
no.
minutes
So in
also,
this
I'm seeing
case,
a lot of, yeah,
no, got it, got your point. Actually,
yeah.
in this case, if client is asking no, in case,
Mhm.
so how can we take a decision using this, using this strategies?
Mhm.
So what we can recommend? That is my question.
Yeah,
So
you can use
I have to
these
go with
analysis.
30 minutes. I have to go with 30 minutes, or how can I go with it?
Yeah, basically you have to see as many time frames as you can. You just can't go with one time frame. You have to analyze, and just before you
Ah,
enter the trade, you must also see the lowest time frame as to what is happening at that time just before you enter the trade. But if you have an overview, general, to get the overview of the market, you should go for a higher time frame and see what's happening at that time frame. So initially there was a short build up. Now there is a long build up starting at 34,500. But if you go to 15 minutes and try to see, again, it is showing long build-up. So it is possible that we could consider a long trade, because long build-up is showing up in the last 15 minutes. And then let us go to a lower time frame and see, which is still showing long build-up, small unwinding, and what's happening in the last minute is still showing long build-up. So it's a call long build-up. We could consider this trade with a certain stop loss. And if we go by this strategy, it's going to help us take that decision. But open interest, because it updates every 3 minutes, you must place a stop loss and keep monitoring it as to how it goes.
how this put call ratio is working out?
Put
Can
call
you
ratio is
tell?
working out, calculating all of them, calculating all puts and all calls. The ratio is calculated over here, 0.77. Okay. And we also have this put and call difference over here, which is showing up here, and this is for all the puts and all the calls. Again, this is for 3 minutes, 60 minutes. We could see in hourly basis, it's bearish based on the open interest. But if we consider, say, 15 minutes, like you were saying, it is still bearish. This is the trend. This size of the bar is showing the trend. So here the bearishness has reduced. It is still bearish, but the bearishness has reduced from here to here, and then again started increasing. And this arrow is showing the change. So it is there is some bearishness when we consider the change in OI. Whereas if you look at just the OI, also it is bearish to a certain extent. So this is helping us overall. The overall bearishness for bears, we have selected all ranges and not any specific option chain, and not any specific. So this is telling us like that.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Could you please share that Telegram link, so if any doubts, guys can
Yes, yes. So Telegram, you can just go to here and click over here, and you will be directly, taken to the group. Let me show here. So we have this group here, and people are responding here in this group.
Okay, fine.
It'll come here. I mean, like, yeah, there you can see. So all people are, talking about, how the charts or whatever is this. Please add options for LTP on top of. So whatever requests are there, people are talking with us. Which method are you using? Yes, it's Black Scholes method. Is it possible to provide this? And what will be available when? Then some people are, kindly add zoom in, zoom out. So whatever people want features, whatever offers we are giving, there was an offer running some time back, so that offer was there. And how are the services? What are plans, and everything. So this is a good place for us to interact with each other and interact with the other traders also, and to find out what's happening. In options decoder, and what's new, and what are the new features. Also, we add the photographs and everything over here also, and videos also we keep adding from time to time, so that you can start using this. Okay.
Fine.
So this is another thing which is helping you for that. Okay. So if you just click here, it will take you to the channel and the group. You can join the group. Channel messages automatically come in the group, so you can join that.
Fine, thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions you have?
Guys, any questions from your end? Any queries? Okay. Sonaman sir? Sir, hello? Sonaman sir? Okay. Bharat, okay. Yeah, Bharat, go ahead. Bharat? Bharat, you can unmute and go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, sir, I just want to know if any clients wants to go for a subscription, what is the price band, sir?
Subscription for options decoder?
Yeah.
So this is the price, like it is just 199 per month plus GST. So it works out to 1179 per month for the live plan. If you want the 1 minute plan, it just works out 499 and 589. It's pretty reasonable. And that also you can see after this, after you activate a free trial live plan, and then you will be able to get it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So you can, even if you want for longer duration, you can select here 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, whatever. If you're satisfied with the service, you want some discount, you get more discount for longer duration. So if you want that service, you can go for it. Or you can go for 1 month updates.
Kapil, there is a question in chat actually.
Please
On
tell
screen
me.
come only one script like come market watch, sir.
Yeah, so what you can do is, it's not like that. You can, suppose you have this option chain over here. I'll just open another tab. You can open it in another tab, and you can again go there, and you can open, say, Nifty. So now what will happen is I have Nifty over here and I have Bank Nifty over here. So I can track both of these, or I can even track, suppose I want to track strategy builder over here. So my strategy builder with, say, some other stock is over here. Let me see, ACC. So I put ACC over here with a strategy builder, and I can trade over here. So you can see that I can open multiple, like Bank Nifty is open here, option chain, Nifty option chain is open here. This one is open here. In fact, I opened PEC also. So all these are open. So you can open multiple things over here. So once you logged into one broker, it will be logged in everywhere. then open the pages after you logged into the broker, so that they are all activated and connected to the same broker. That is all the requirement. Okay, so log in properly on one page and then open any page, Nifty or anything you want to open, everything will be available. I hope that is clear. You can open any number.
Can we create a watch list?
You are not limited to. Sorry?
Can we create a watch list?
For futures, yes, you can create this watch list over here. You can, you can edit this watch list, I think. I think here you can create a name of any watch list and you can, add those. So suppose, let us say, test watch list. And you can add, suppose, Bank Nifty. I just saved them. And this is the test watch list I created. So I can edit if I want. And I can just, delete it if I want. If I want sector wise, I want the sectors, I can get the sectors. So like that. So this is what you can do. This is for the futures you can do. For options, of course, entire option chain will keep coming. For futures, you can create any watch list.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell me, please.
Anybody else?
Okay, Ram, we can wind up.
Fine.
Okay.
Thanks, Kapil. Thanks a lot for valuable timing and give us valuable training on this point.
I hope you all understood what's happening, and please feel free to connect with us, and we'll help you more. Okay.
Sure. Definitely, we'll just come back to you.
Okay. Thank you so much. And please feel free to avail. All the Goodwill clients will get this 14-day trial also. Please take it, as other people don't get this trial. So go ahead and avail this trial, which we are doing.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Take care.